Hello, my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining in tonight on this wonderful Saturday evening. I hope you guys are doing great, man. It feels so good to be on here and hang out with you tonight, man. Oh, man, I want to talk about some cool stuff tonight, man. And I'm so glad that you guys joined in and all keep all your questions coming in, man. Because I get back to each and every one of you, and you guys all rock, man. And I don't mind you guys sending everything in on my messenger, like you've been sending all your messages in. It's totally cool. I get back with you as soon as I hear from you guys. I try to get back to you as soon as I can. But tonight, man, we have something really cool and special going on, man. And I wanted to share a little bit of something with you and just to get your opinion on a few things. Everyone certainly has their opinion. And so it's good to reach out to other people and to see what they think and see what their thoughts are about different situations or just different applications or just different things. And let them use their ears and on different things and to see what they think about just different situations. And so anyway, I have two beautiful microphones here tonight. Ah, as you know, I have the Electro Voice RE-20 right here that I am actually speaking through. And what I am going to do tonight, I am going to speak through the Electro Voice RE-20 with the same preamp, the same settings, everything the same. And then I'm going to speak through the Shure 55SH and just see if you guys can hear a difference. I'm going to try to stay the same amount away from distance away from the capsule and even the proximity effect. I mean, as far as the angle of the microphone, I'm just gonna. This is just a little comparison to see if you guys can hear that much of a difference. I could voice my opinion right now, but I would rather listen and to what you guys got to say about the difference. Now, I will say this about the Shure microphone right here, the Shure 55SH. When I first purchased this the other day, I got it in, and it was it was so the plosives were so bad, literally, that I could not get close to this microphone. And although this mic sounded really, really good, I couldn't get close to it. And so I was thinking to myself, I'm going to open this baby up. Even if I break the warranty, it doesn't matter. I want to be able to use this microphone up close and see if I can see what's going on inside it. So there's four screws right here at the top. There's one there, and then there's one there, right there, and then there's one down here, and then one over there. You unloosen those four screws, and this whole front part of the grill comes off. And so I took it off, and I got another video on it too, what I actually did to it. So I'm gonna put a little link when this video's over, and you can check it out and see what I did to make it better. And so I'm not sure if it'd be a fair comparison right now at this stage between the RE-20 and the 55. But I am going to do my best and see what you guys think about it now after I altered it. Okay. Um, so, anyway, I took this off and I put extra foam inside of it. And I put actually two layers of this stuff right here on the inside and really thickened it up. So, I want you guys just to see what you think. And I was going to do a little quick comparison. So I don't know if it'd be fair to say that, to put it up against the RE-20 just simply because I did mod it. But only thing that I did do to it was just add the extra foam in it because I could not get close to this mic and without it, just all the plosives in it. So I think, do I have it on? Check, check, check. Okay, I did have it on. So anyway, we're right here, and I'm probably about, I would say, if I had to guess, I'm probably about 3 inches away from this capsule, probably at a 45-degree angle, and I'm talking across this microphone. And I'm not really using a whole bunch of air. I'm just talking at a normal level. But As you can hear, to me, it sounds like it really has a nice sound to it. Excuse me. But I thought, man, why don't I do like a little comparison tonight and see if you guys can hear the difference, man? And so, anyway, this is what the RE-20 sounds like. And I'm going to turn it away and turn this one on. So, here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay, now I'm at 180 off axis of this microphone. And as you can see, it completely, completely drowned it out. Turn this one on now and put it right here, about the same distance away as the RE-20. I don't know. I'd say I'm probably about 45-degree off axis as the same as the RE-20 right now. Speaking at a normal voice level to be fair, actually to do a comparison. I do notice though, whenever I do get away from the microphone or move away a little bit, it kind of loses that, I don't know, nice little bump. Perhaps you can hear it as well. I'm actually listening to a nice set of headphones here, studio headphones. So maybe you can. Now I'm pretty much talking straight into the microphone, and it pretty much took away a lot of those plosives in there. But I had to do it. It was something I had to do because I really like getting up close to a microphone and working the proximity effect. And so it was something that needed to be done, in my opinion. Now I'm talking at a 45 off of the capsule, the same as I was with the RE-20. Now let's see what the RE-20 sounds like. And hopefully I can do it a little faster where you guys can make a fair comparison. So here we go. I'm back on the RE-20. Probably about the same angle, a 45, same distance. I'm wondering if you guys can hear a difference. I really didn't want to voice my opinion on the two. Sorry about that little squeal. This is an open can right here. And if I do get it too close to the capsule, it sometimes will squeal like any microphone. But this is the RE-20 and works right now. And it to me, well, I really don't want to voice my opinion right now because I do love both of these microphones. I just really wanted to make a fair comparison between the two. Like I say, the only thing that I did with this, the Shure microphone, the 55 SH, is I added extra foam to it because it was well needed. I mean, there was no way around it, man. You would get up in this microphone like this right here, and the plosives would be just so bad you couldn't even you couldn't talk in it. It'd just be the pee popping peas. You know what I mean? But the RE-20 seems to be okay with plosives. It seems to handle the plosives very, very well. And like I say, I do have the gain set at the same on the preamp, EQ, and everything set flat. And so that all works out to be okay there. So let's see what the 55 sounds like again. I'm going to turn this around. I am 180 degrees. It wants to twist back. Yeah, let's go this. Let's go the other way. Okay, I'm 180 degrees off, and wow, talk about reject sound from the rear. This mic really, the RE-20 really does reject noise from the rear. Excellent, man. But we're talking through the Shure 55 again. Seems to be a little noise at that angle. Maybe it's picking up from the other microphone. So let's turn it about right here. The noise went away. So it is picking up a little bit of interference somewhere in there. But right there sounds really good, as you can hear. Yeah, sounds really good right underneath it. So I'm sure some magnetic thing going on, some interference somewhere. But this is the Shure 55 SH in action. Has a nice sound to it, doesn't it? It really sounds good, man. See if I can get away from that interference going on. It perhaps it's the other microphone or something going on real close in here. But that's okay because I know this is a very, very quiet mic and sounds really, really good. So we're back on the SH55. And you guys let me know what you think, man. Do you hear a big difference? See, there was a nice, now you can hear as I grab this microphone and move it around. You can kind of hear my hand moving around on this mic. But I think it sounds pretty decent. If I talk into the microphone and throw a P at it, it definitely has a plosive still. But you can talk off axis like this right here and be just fine with a P in it. So you can throw a P in it and notice how the air goes across the front of the capsule this way, and you don't hear that P anymore. Don't hear that plosive into the microphone. But yeah, maybe this ain't a great angle here, but I'm trying to do my best so you guys can hear this microphone in action compared to the RE-20. So let's go back to the RE-20 one more time. See, it really does reject sound from the back of it. Nice. Let me turn it around this way. Okay, we're back in front of this mic, the RE-20 one more time, and I'm talking as close as I was to the Shure 55. And so tell me what you guys think. If you had to purchase one or the other, which one would you purchase? If money wasn't an issue, because the Electro Voice is around I want to say 450 or somewhere around there, and the Shure SH or the 55 SH is around 179. So there is a big difference in the price between the Shure microphone and the Electro Voice RE-20. So tell me what you guys think, man. If money isn't an issue and you could do public speaking, or if you could do broadcasts or podcasts or any of your things like that, which microphone would you choose? Would you choose the Shure 55 SH, or would you choose the Electro Voice RE-20, the microphone that I am speaking through now? So I wanted you guys to check that out, man, and get your opinion on that as to your thoughts. Now, the Shure microphone is a beautiful mic. I will say that. It is a beautiful mic, but and it's a lot cheaper than the RE-20. This little thing right here moves up and down really, really nice. So if you wanted to get it at a specific angle, this thing moves around really nice. And I love this brushed chrome finish on this baby. It is a jewel. Look how pretty that looks. Just really looks good. That way, whenever you touch it or you pick it up, it doesn't leave fingerprints on this microphone. What a neat thing, man. You know? So, which microphone would you guys choose in the studio or for your podcast? The Shure 55 SH or the Electro Voice RE-20? So I'm really not going to voice my opinion on this video because I simply just want you guys to throw in your own opinions about it between the two. Which one would you use? And I will put another video up at the very top of this video as to what I did on the inside of the Shure 55 SH microphone to make it a little better, to stop those plosives. So you guys need to check that video out, man. It's pretty cool. You actually, it surprised me whenever I opened up that 55 and looked inside of it. as to how it was constructed. And so it may be something you guys want to check out, man. See what you think. So what's going on with you guys on this wonderful Saturday night, man? I hope you're doing great. It is really, really cool here and a beautiful evening. I was thinking about taking a little drive later on and in my automobile and listen to some old Jackson Brown tonight. Listen to some of those old albums that I used to listen to when I was just a kid, and we'd drive up and down the drag. It used to be a drag, and we drive up and down the drag and check out the strip, and all the hot rods would come out at night. Man, used to be a really, really cool thing back in the day. Everybody would drive the drag, and in our town, it was called 11th Street. Everybody would hit 11th Street, and then in the '90s, early '90s, it came a street called Dallin. This was the night everybody would get out in their hot rods and just cruise back and forth from one end of town to the next, and get to meet new people and check out their hot rods and man, new girls. It was just a really cool thing, man. It was a really cool thing. So you guys maybe at one time remember the drag, and so I was thinking about going out and doing something like that tonight. Listen to the Little Jackson Brown, and also listening to my latest CD that I got, one of Bruce Springsteen's first CDs. I love the dynamics in this song, and I actually reached out to a few of my friends and told them to buy this old Bruce Spring CD that was remastered by Bob Ludwig, the great Bob Ludwig, and listen to the dynamics in this song compared to the new CDs that's out there today. I think you're going to find that things are quite mixed, a lot different than they used to be, tracked a lot different, and mastered a lot different. And so, but anyway, you used to could listen to a CD and never get ear fatigue, no matter how loud you turned it up, because it was always something that just it was just more pleasing to the ears the way they tracked back in the day and mixed and mastered. And if you wanted it louder, you just turned it up. Everything wasn't blaring. And from song to song, there's different dynamics in it, man. Makes it quite interesting. And this is probably one of the best reference CDs that I can tell you to listen to the whole CD and listen to the dynamic changes from the verses to the choruses. Amazing how much a difference there is in the dynamics. Talk about slam you in the face. This is the old Bruce Springsteen right here. Get it up closer. So anyway, it's a really cool CD, man. And if you want to listen to how they some of Bob Ludwig's work, he is definitely all over that CD. And it's a great example of how far we've come or not come in the mixing and mastering industry. But anyway, either way, it is what it is, and it may be something. So whenever you're listening to your tracks or mixing your tracks, it may be something that you maybe want to compare it to back the way they did it a long time ago, simply because there is no right or wrong. And it's just, it may be something that you like even better because I know a lot of times we get in our mixes these days and something might come in and we might be going, oh, that's too loud. Or let's turn that down and let's create a better balance with everything. And so that it's more, static. But all the time that isn't the best thing to do on rock and roll. And so that CD may be a CD you might want to listen to and just listen how crazy they got with the dynamics. And next time you're doing your rock and roll album and you're mixing your rock and roll album, you might not think that some of those parts that come in are too loud, okay? It may be just maybe just what you needed to encourage you to go ahead and take bold steps with some of your music and step out of the normal which you've been listening to for the past 15, 20 years of how they mix and master. Just throwing a little different ideas out there for you. And if you check it out or check at least check that CD out, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And it may be the way you want to mix your next album out, man. So check it out. I gotta get a little drink of this little tea, man. So I wanted to tell you something. I want to kind of get off the subject a little bit tonight, of the comparison, and I hope you guys don't mind. Just really wanted to chat with you about a few different things that crossed my mind today. But I actually, this girl, she's in one of my classes, and I won't mention any names or anything. But she actually she does baking and things like that on the side. And I asked her, I said, I found out she did, and she's part of my. I friended her on my Facebook only because because she's cool, and she's in one of my classes that I take. RPM class. It's a bike class. We get in there and we do the bike class, and then she's also in one of my another class that I take, and it's called body pump, and it's using weights, and it's a lot of military press things and squats and whatnot. Anyway, she's in that class too. I found out she's baked, so I am like pretty much on a strict diet. I don't, I've really been trying to watch everything I eat, how much salt I take in every day, the whole 9 yards. Just really watching my diet lately, only to really get in good shape and feel good, right? And so, she's in one of my classes, and I found out she bakes. And I asked her, I said, "So, what all do you bake?" And she said, "Well, I bake, this and that and all kind of cool stuff." I was like, "Okay, can you make a lemon pie?" And she's like, "Yeah, I can make a lemon pie." So, anyway, she made me this lemon pie, guys. And I'm telling you, man, it knocked my freaking socks off. And I told her, I was like, "I'm going to buy it and share half of it with my brother because I really don't eat all of it, but I'll buy a whole pie and, share it with him." Well, he hasn't gotten home and eaten it yet, but I have it right down the middle. And I started eating on this pie, man. And I told myself I was just going to eat just a little bit. I started eating a little bit, man. And the next thing you know, I ended up eating the whole dadgum thing, man. It was just great. I loved it, man. But anyway, to make a long story short, man, there's a lot of great things going on, and one I wanted to bring up tonight was the Audio Master T-shirts that we got coming out. You don't want to miss out on them, and they're going to be really, really cool. They're actually called a Heather, and they are a tri-blend shirt. They're real stretchy, and the Audio Master is going to be in red, and the stars are going to be blue. You're going to have stars over here, blue stars over here. Going to match the stars down here in blue on a white and gray shirt with the YouTube logo and everything as um, you know as just like the one you see that they have out. So anyway, it's going to be a really really cool shirt. You guys don't want to miss out. I'm going to have a link down here when they get in, and you're going to be able to purchase them at my cost and at my delivery. So it's going to be a really cool thing. If you don't have an Audio Master T-shirt, you're going to want one, man, because they're going to just really, really rock, and they're going to look really good for the summer, man. Ah, wow. So I wanted to share that. I wanted to share a couple of the videos that we got coming up, and a couple of interviews we got coming up. And you don't want to miss out on that. I need to get a hold of Rick Dana because he's been on my mind, and he was wanting to do the show, but I was wanting him to give, he wanted a little bit of time to get some things together, and but he is on my list to actually get here on the channel and do a. He's like a local legend around here, man. He's just really, really, really good, man. And he does all kind of songs and a lot of stuff from the '60s and '70s and everything, man. He's just a really, really good artist, man. That I want to get him in the video because I want to have a documentary on him because he's just awesome, man. He's always just done so much for our community as far as giving back in the music industry. And so I want to get Rick on here. I want to do a live interview with Rick. I want to get Russell Fonte on here as well. Russell Fonte toured around with Toto and many, many great bands through his time. And so he's actually still jamming. And I'm going to go see him May the 1st play. But there's just so many great musicians around here in this area that I want to do interviews on, and that's what we got going on, man. So we're getting them to join our Audio Master group, as well as I'm doing interviews on these great musicians and sharing these guys with you, so that you can check out their thoughts on how their tours went, how long they toured, who they toured with, who they ran into, their experiences, touring live music. And so it's really going to be a cool thing. Also, I have Michael Morris. He just came out with a new CD. He just, he's just a great. I watched this guy grow up and just I mentored him at one time, and it was always knew that he was going to be a great guitarist, and always knew he was going to just do something great in the music industry. Now he has a CD out, man, and a video, and it completely rocks. You can check it out on our Facebook group. Um, Also, want to interview Tyler Cesaris. Tyler Cesaris is a great musician, great singer. He is another guy that I mentored a long, long time ago. He is a fabulous guy, and the stuff that he's actually put out there is amazing, completely amazing. And work's got him tied down right now, and he can't really do too much, and that's all he's been doing. But I've been encouraging him. I want to do an interview with him. And so, Tyler, if you're watching this video right now, man, I want to get you on here. I want to do an interview with you, even if you're not doing music right now and you slowed down. I still want to do an interview on you, man, and I want to encourage you to try to get back into that groove and that thing, that vibe that you had going on, because all your latest music was just amazingly awesome, man. And some of that stuff just wow, 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 really takes me back, man. Takes me back. Very unique stuff and very, very cool stuff. So I want to get you on here and do an interview with you and all you guys out there, musicians and whatnot. If you're touring, you're in a band, or if you're an engineer, no matter if you're a novice or in the middle of the road, I want to get all you guys in here, man, and have you in on our Facebook group. If you don't know how to join our Facebook group, it's real, real, real easy. All you have to do is go to Facebook, look at groups, click on groups, type in the search engine box, Audio Master, and come join us, man, and hang out with us, man. So, anyway, we got a lot of cool things going on, man. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I'm just dying of freaking thirst today. Thank you for hanging in there with me. But we want each and every one of you to join the group. And I'll tell you why. Because no matter what level you are in your walk in music, we want you on the group because we have other people, engineers, that could be interested in getting you to come to their studio and working with you to promote you and produce your music. So that's another reason I'm actually putting together the Facebook group, is to so that these engineers can see different talent that's out there, and a lot of these engineers are not only promoters but know many producers as well, and some of them are very, very high ranked producers and engineers, and so I say that in all humbleness, and that they would probably say, but they really, really are, and they're, they walked around with many, many, many great stars, and so that's why I want to. That's why this group's can be beneficial for all you musicians out there that play music, even if you're just a guy who plays your guitar and writes songs. Put your stuff on the Facebook group, man, because it's really going to blow up, and you're going to have other engineers, like I say, and promoters looking in and watching what you're doing. And perhaps, who know, man, it's a great place for us to connect. It's a great place for other engineers to hear what you're doing and to say, hey, man, come on in my studio and let's put an album together and let's put some stuff and see if we can get this rocking and rolling, man. So I wanted to throw that out at you in case you guys didn't know what the Facebook group was all about. That's what it's about. It's a place where musicians and engineers and producers are coming together to actually collaborate at what they're doing. So that's what it's all about. And the guys and the people that are already in the Facebook group, I want to say thank you very much for joining the Facebook group. And I know you guys see a lot of potential in this, and that's why you did join, and to help make it come to life. That's what we really, really need in these times that we're in, because the uncertainty, no one knows really what's going to happen with different things. And so this is just an avenue for us all to come together as a hub to, you know, reconnect and to see how we can make things happen and bring the music industry um, at a point, at a place where it really needs to be, a long time overdue, right? And a place also that, we can meet different people that can perhaps lead us in the right direction to continue our music career. Ah, wow. So I wanted to say this. Mm, I wanted to say this with all honesty. I hope since you did hear the test between the RE-20 and the Shure 55 SH, I would really like to hear your honest opinion between the two and really what microphone you would choose to do your broadcast. I love this little thing right here. It's actually a little band that I got for my mic cables, but I kind of like it the way it looks on the microphone. And keep in mind the capsule's up here, so it doesn't really matter that it sits down there. I kind of like the way it looks, you know. But yeah, let me know your honest opinion on what microphone that you would use on as your major broadcast. And if it was me, being that I have the two, which one you think I should use the majority of the time between the Shure 55SH or the Electro Voice RE-20? Give me your honest opinion. I want to hear your opinion about the two microphones and your thoughts on that. So, if you're an engineer and you had the two microphones, perhaps it'll make it easier for you to throw in your comments, man. Thank you so much, man. As always, here on the Audio Master channel, we appreciate you guys. I've been wanting to get a hold of Steven and Tonazi and see what he is up to and see if he's wanting to do a show with me and go over his studio and things in his studio and how he likes to work. So I'm gonna reach out to him and see if he's available. And so you guys do not want to miss out on that video, man. We got some really cool things going on, man. And I'm so glad you guys have been participating and writing in and asking questions because each and every one of you are very, very important and imperative to the channel. Without you guys, it'd be hard to continue on. And I love all your inspiration and I love all your comments and whatever. So keep them rolling in. They're really inspiring and it just feels really nice to have you guys join along, man, because we got some cool stuff happening, man, and and some great stuff to come. So thank you guys so much for joining in tonight on this wonderful Saturday evening. I'm thinking I'm gonna ease on back and get in my little ride, take the top down. Such a beautiful evening here at the Big B in Texas, and I think I'm just gonna ease that seat on back, throw in some good Bruce Springsteen, man, from back in the day and reminisce on some old times when I was just a kid listening to this stuff and throw in some Jackson Brown, some of those cool old albums, man, and hit the drag, ease on back, and enjoy the rest of the night. So thank you much for all your comments and keep them coming in. Please comment on what microphone you think is best and what microphone you think I ought to use majority of the time on my podcast. And I would greatly appreciate it. Until then, I hope you guys stay cool, man, and we will see you tomorrow.